1949 was a lousy year for Walt Disney. As the rest of the country was surging forward, the Disney company was slumping backward. Now, Walt Disney did have some success in the 1930s with animated films like Snow White and Dumbo. But when World War II started in 1941, the Disney animation studios were converted into war studios where they made animated training films for the military. And they did that through the end of the war in 1945. From 1945 to 1949, the Disney company floundered. They could not figure their way out of the wilderness. And in late 1949, Roy and Walt Disney sat down to have a brotherly discussion. In other words, they had a big fat fight. And it went something like this. Roy says to Walt, "Walt, we have got to figure out a way to make more money in every part of this business." And Walt said, "Roy, we are an artistic company. We have standards to uphold." And Roy said, "Walt, if we don't start making some more money, we're not going to have to worry about those standards." And Walt said, "Fine, let's get out. If we're not going to do it right, let's liquidate our assets and let's get out." Roy Disney, completely exasperated, looked at Walt and said, "Walt, what are we trying to be? What are we trying to do?" And Walt Disney looked at his brother, Roy, and in a moment of extraordinary genius, he said, "We are here to provide quality family entertainment. Our job is to entertain all the members of the family." And with that strategic focus, the Disney company got busy. Beginning in 1950, they added live action films to their animated films, films like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They developed television programs like the Mickey Mouse Club in Disneyland. And then they began to develop a theme park in Anaheim, California, and the magic started to happen. People would go to an animated film, and before the film would start, they would learn about the live action films. They would learn about what was happening with the Mickey Mouse Club and how to become a Mouseketeer. They would learn about what was happening in California. You would watch the Mickey Mouse Club, and you would not only learn about the Mouseketeers, you would learn about Davy Crockett and Coonskin Caps. You would learn about the other television shows, the animated films, the live action films. And then beginning in 1955, you would go to Anaheim, California, and ride on the rides that featured the characters from the television shows and the movies. And everything was promoting and supporting everything else. From 1950 to 1959, the Disney company's revenues grew by 800%. Their profits grew by 600%. And this was no corporate startup. In 1950, the Disney company was already 22 years old.